Hey there, it's Nicole Safely with I Am Fierce. Today, I want to talk to you about one of the most frequently asked questions I get from women who are ready to make a change but haven't quite figured it out, and that is, where do I start? Number one, I think you've started by asking the question, recognizing that there is a space that is not fulfilled in you. Maybe you feel a pull to do something more, to be something more. Whatever the case is, it's recognizing that feeling and making a decision that you're going to make a change. For me, I found myself in this cycle of I wasn't able to quite accomplish the things that I wanted in any of the areas of my life, with my career, with my business. I was trying to build my own business, even with my health and fitness. And I would kind of oscillate between the three in changing my goals. And I never quite reached what I wanted in any of those areas. And so it finally came to me like, number one, I need to get a coach. I need some help to kind of work through this and look at what's there. So again, making the realization, making the understanding with yourself and recognizing that it's time to do something different. That's number one. How do I get there? Where do I begin? The second step is being curious and exploring what's there. The one thing that I learned was it probably wasn't anything that I was doing. I had a lot of skills. I have a lot of skills. I just was facing some blockers. So I needed some help to get underneath those blockers and really dig into what was driving that. And so I would, when you try to determine, what's next, it really is taking a look at the gap between what you have today and clearly identifying what or where you'd like to be in the future. Okay? So that's step two. Number one, recognize that you're ready to go to the next level. Number two, taking a clear inventory of where is it that you want to go. And it doesn't have to be, I used to think it was about the house or the car or the vacation I wanted to take, those goal setting things. It has switched a little bit for me in the near term here, is really looking at who do I want to become? Like, what's the fulfillment? What's my purpose? So it could be goal related. It could be definitely purpose related, but what do you want? Getting clarity on what you want, and then doing a true gap analysis between where you're at today and where you want to be. So that's the first, getting clarity, because once we have the clarity of where we're going to go, the universe starts to align for you. When you are all over the place like I was, like, the universe has no idea what you really want. And the only person who gets to determine what you want is you. So take your power and get clarity on where you want to go. You don't have to know how you're going to get there, but you have to know at least the direction of where you want to go. Because getting started, that first step, will start to inform you. But for me, I kept going in circles and I would repeat the same habits and I'd get the same or, less than outcomes that I wanted. And it was because I didn't have that clarity and that direction. Like, I wasn't allowing the universe to align with me because I kept going in circles. So that's the next piece, is getting clarity. And in that clarity, then we start to look at, well, what are the things, my ways of thinking, my ways of being, maybe even some of that negative talk and those limiting beliefs that are holding me back, right? So again, it's probably not things that other people are doing to you. This is the stuff that we do to ourselves that creates those artificial barriers between what I have today and where I'd like to go. And so getting a clarity on what those limiting beliefs are, diving in deeper. For me, that came in the form of a coach, and not just talking me through things, but I actually did some hypnosis, and I started to look at the things that were in my formative years. So this isn't therapy. I'm not telling you need to go and do that, although it may be a modality that helps you get that breakthrough. But getting the help and the support to look at yourself and how you're creating, how you are responsible for everything that you have or you don't have. And the power in that in getting the clarity around what those limiting beliefs are is that now you have the power to create what's next. And so that really takes you into the realization of that future state. So I'm going to give you those 3. Number 1 is recognizing you're ready to make a change. Number 2 is getting clarity on what exactly it is that you want. And then number 3 is clearly looking at those limiting beliefs. All right? If you love this, we're going to keep going deeper. I want you to subscribe, come into our community, and leverage all of these tools to make this your best life ever. I'll see you soon.